So let's say you're just working on technique. You want to come up really close to the goal. Just work on your placement. And every time you make it, you take a few steps back. Keep working on that placement, same spot, bottom left corner. So, might have to get my GoPro. It's kind of difficult to swing your arms with a phone here, but that arm swing will give it placement. Just try it. Kind of like that. It's all in the hip flexors. Crunch your stomach. It's like a hard pass. That your coach would be like, can't control that pass. That's exactly what you want. You just want to give a bad pass to the keeper he can't control. The opponent's keeper. So, a couple places you want to aim for. Bottom corners. Bottom corners, bottom corners, bottom corners. This is the name of the game, hard and low. Because I played in, for now, this is what I'm practicing. If I played in a league that had, real goals, I'll be going. I can go top bins too. But you want to focus on the league that I play at. The goals like this high. There's just a sweeper keeper, and the goals are small. So, been mostly focused on keeping it hard and low, and placement over power. Then, if you play defense or like a 5 central defensive mid, even just like a left winger, you want to have this curling shot. It's kind of hard and low and finds its way. Just get a good patch of grass here. Kind of finds its way to the bottom corner, second post. Boom. So what I did wrong there is I have my phone over my hand. I'm not getting over the ball. And I looked up. You want to keep your body over the ball. Look down to get that ball to dip down and hit on the top half of the ball. Keep it hard and low. If not, that's going to happen. Man, the name of the game was kick the ball into the woods. I'd be professional right now. But it's not. It's kick the ball in the net. And always practicing your dribbling, practicing your touches. So, this is what I have to practice on. Everybody's different, right? Like the ground's uneven, the grass is not cut perfectly, there's holes. But that's what we need, man. We're too spoiled. Yeah, some people need more mud on their cleats, and you can tell. It builds character. Straight at the keeper. I'm gonna place it off to the side a bit, close to the second post. So, I'm gonna keep trying until we get it right twice in a row. That's more like it. You don't always have to shoot first post, second post. You want to switch it up. Because keepers will anticipate you going second post and leave that first post open. So if you can blast it in that first post as well, like let me go first post. you know, they're looking second post and you're leaving a first post kind of open. You gotta switch it up. I like to practice free kicks kind of a lot. And sometimes I pretend there's a wall there. And some other times I practice like I play and I'll just take one touch, shoot towards goal. I like to practice with my back to the goal as well. And receiving. So I'll throw the ball real high. Control. Shoot. That's the other thing too. I'm not comfortable. I've always been comfortable shooting with both feet. I always tell my brothers, like, you might not be left-handed, but neither is Lionel Messi. He's right-handed. He shoots basketballs with his right hand. He writes with his right hand. So people can be ambidextrous. They can be right-handed and left-footed. It's not uncommon. Not far off. It's not uncommon to be right-handed and left-footed. It's more common than you might think. So you want to make sure that you're practicing both feet, because first of all, you want to be able, first thing you should practice is your passing with your left feet, your controls and your dribbles with your left feet. But once your passes get good enough, you'll start to get confident and you'll just be able to place it with your left foot as a placed shot with your left foot, or with your weak foot if you're left-footed. But soccer's not like writing cursive with both hands. Soccer's all technique. It's all using your whole body. Like, you don't see boxers just being right-handed. You don't see just a right-handed boxer. The same concept. You gotta keep them guessing. Like that. That's my follow-through. It just makes you more versatile. Like, even if you score like 33 goals, like I've scored 33 goals, 35 goals, and only like 2 have been with my left foot. But it's there. I'm not afraid to take shots if it comes on that left foot. It's getting shot either way. And it's not always going to be like a dead ball on your left foot, but that's how you start. Just swing through it. Practice both sides. And if you want to practice your weak foot, you want to practice more than your strong foot too, because it needs more practice. See that? Well, that's my weak foot. It's become stronger than my right foot, which was stronger. Because, story time, my foot was run over by a car when I was 11, and I just practiced with my left foot. I still made the soccer team, like, you know, everybody makes a soccer team in 7th grade. But still, they put me on right wing because they saw the hustle, they saw the grind. I had a cast on, and I was still juggling with my left foot. And you practice, like, what happens if your right foot is hurt? Your right foot can get hurt during the game. And what are you going to do? It might be the last 2 minutes, maybe you don't want to come out. Maybe you want to fight through the pain. I know I did. I pulled my quad, and not just like pure load it. Just played with my left. So you want to practice, like, what happens if your leg gets chopped off? You're going to give up on soccer? I'm not. I'm going to become a lefty. Like, I am. Sorry, I'm not giving up. So inside, outside of the foot makes no difference. All the same. I love my trivelas. And it's gotten to the point where, like I said, I pull my quad on my right foot. I had a car run over my right foot, break my foot and everything. So it got to the point where I'm not afraid of my weak foot. I'm just not. I put in the work, I trust it, and I know it's literally, that's my right foot, right? My weak foot sometimes feels stronger than my strong foot. It does, because it's like a brand new foot, right? Like, it's had no injuries. It hasn't gotten run over by a car. It hasn't had any muscles pulled, thank God. Like, I pulled my quad kicking really far as a goalkeeper. And I kept playing, and I kept showing up to games and just like to support the team and be on the bench, and they needed a sub, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just playing with my weak foot. I kept re-injuring it, but the rehab process was good. I feel I'm at a comfortable spot. But now, I don't... See, that shot's not far off. If I swung my other arm with that, I would have guided it in. The point is, I would shoot from anywhere with both feet. You know, I would head it from anywhere. Like, even with the concussion, I'm still heading balls. Like, even with the concussion, I still gotta head a goal. Like, I love the sport too much. I can't stop. It's an addiction. It's bad for you. Like, in the best way. Like, I'm gonna play until I'm old, and I can't, and my body just can't anymore. And then I'm gonna play in a wheelchair. Like, that's how much I love the sport. I'm not. Just like, boom. See that follow through? So placement over power is the name of the game for today. Power will come with technique. You just work on your technique. Work on both feet, inside and outside. So I'm here. I could take a left footed shot. See, not bad. Not bad at all. It feels better than my strong foot. So I believe everything happens for a reason, you know. Those injuries happen for a reason. I was very dependent on just my right foot before, and that opened up my whole game. It opened up new angles of passing, new angles of shooting. So definitely worth a try if you never even tried your weak foot. How do you know it's your weak foot? Like, it's just in your head. It's just a mental blockage. You need to unlock that. It's like you unlock anything else. Like, take a whole year of just working on your weak foot and tell me how it goes. You'll see results. And don't just work on your weak foot. Work on doing things with your left hand too, even if you're not left-handed. Work on drawing, writing, spelling your name out, whatever you need to do, eating, opening things, just like, see, I have to swing with that. Swing your arms, swing your hips, contract your abs. But every little bit at a time, and it's gonna feel awkward at first. I'm not telling you it's not gonna feel awkward. It's gonna feel like it has no power, no strength, no placement. But just like it's gonna feel like your first time playing soccer. I'm telling you, just have to keep being kind to yourself, trust the process, and develop that weak foot. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn. You know, I'm not saying go out and give 100 passes with your weak foot if you've never done it before, but you're alone. It's a beautiful day. No one's watching you. There's no pressure. Why not? Beautiful day to work on that weak foot. Trivela with the left. Why not? In that shot, depending on what position you're at, it could be a beautiful place to pass from the right wing. So like I said, they put me on right wing. They saw that my right foot was hurt. They took that opportunity to put me on right wing. And I developed my weak foot. Right? So you're on the right, you're cutting left, you're shooting. Boop. So that's not far off, you know. That's a real goal. That's top bins. So yeah. And you'll feel it. You feel more confident. And you'll be at the rondo. And you just feel more confident if you start close to the net with your weak foot and just practice the technique, right? Practice the shooting technique, laces. Boom. When you're close to it, you can get a lot more reps in. You can even use the side of the net. Right. Comes back. Just like left foot, pass. And you do it enough, and your weak foot starts to feel just your strong foot. You start to trust it more. It's just repetition. I feel like, you know, that's how a lot of players did it. That's how Ronaldo did it. That's how Tevez did it. That's how Messi did it. Because he's right-handed. Believe it or not, he's right-handed. He is ambidextrous. He's not just left-footed. He's both. And he's not the first player to be both. Like most professional players, you see them on FIFA, FC Mobile, all that. Their weak foot is not a 1. All right, their weak foot is at least a 3-star weak foot. Right? So it starts with confidence of putting in the work by yourself when nobody else is watching. And getting over that fear of like your coach yelling at you, your teammates yelling at you. Honestly, if you're a coach or a teammate that yells at your players, fuck you. Like literally fuck you. Positive reinforcement only. That's all I do with my team. And if I see somebody bullying someone in my team, like I'm going straight up to them. And I'm standing on all 10 for my teammate. It happened last week, and they switch up because that diva stuff, it's for the birds. You don't want that. You don't want that as a team. You don't want to curse out your team. You make them nervous. It's not, and they play worse. Not only do they play worse, they're not going to pass you the ball. They're just not. They're going to dribble past. If he talks crap, they're just going to dribble past everybody and try to show you up. That's what I would do. No, I still, if, you know, sometimes like you'll take a shot and there's an open pass and your teammates will get mad at you. And you're like, you're right. Like, I'll pass the next time. I was on a hat trick. My bad. You don't have to get mad at your teammates. You don't want to tilt the team. That's the last thing you want to do is tilt the team. As a coach, you shouldn't be trying to tilt your team. You shouldn't be too hard on them. You can teach people without yelling at people. You can teach people with just positive reinforcement. Because the more you positive reinforce, the better they're going to do. The better they're going to feel about themselves. The more confident they're going to build. They're going to play having fun. And science shows if you're having fun, you're just on God mode. You're just like on Insta flow. See? A shot like that, that's what you want. Even with like a little bounce before it, so if the keeper tries to dive before it bounces over him, it's a good looking shot. See, I had more balls, but you know what happens with balls. They get stolen, they get lost, they get run over by the lawnmower. So I only have one ball right now. You have to bear with me. You want to do? Boom. It's my weak foot, guys. It's my weak foot. I'm telling you, some shots, some passes makes me wonder, am I left-footed now? Because I prefer it. I prefer it over my right foot. It doesn't hurt as much. That's why I keep doing it, because it's pain-free. It's stronger, feels stronger. It's like a virgin. It's never been pulled. It's never had any injuries. My right foot feels clumpy, not as strong, and it hurts here. Like, I have to be careful not to strain it too much. My foot hurts when I strike. It's been broken before, so no excuses, because everything happens for a reason, right? You gotta trust everything happened for a reason. And if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have those 2 goals with my left foot. Right? I've also made like beautiful through ball passes with my left foot. And you're just like, where did that come from? It comes here. It starts here. It starts right here, buddy. This is where champions are made. In your backyard, in your basement, in your park. You can't be rotting your life away just like playing video games and vaping, and like, it's the best years of your life. Why not go for a scholarship? Why not try to be a pro? Keep your studies, like when I was in the soccer team, I made honor row, and after that I didn't care as much. I did not. I just did enough to pass, get good grades, keep my parents off my back. But when I was in the soccer team, there's no way I'm getting benched for my grades. So you're doing that, practicing every day, practicing your shooting, your passing, your control, your dribbling, and your cardio. The most important thing. The best thing you can do for cardio and for like in-game is to do wind sprints. So for those of you who don't know, wind sprints you have to try to do 7 every day. That's, I believe, something like 67% of goals are scored in transition. So they're scored on counterattacks, scored on like you're running, the opposition team is running towards you, your teammate makes a great tackle and passes the ball, and you're on the counterattack and you're flying and you're just full speed ahead. So wind sprints, 7 every day. And it's going to be your one goal. You wake up, you drink water, and you go and do wind sprints. Wake up, drink a glass of water, maybe eat some fruit, carb load a little bit. Just do some wind sprints. Do 7 wind sprints in the morning. And, you don't have to start out with wind sprints today. I woke up, I drank mate, I meditated, I stretched, and I thought, what can I do today to better myself? Every day is a new day to fight for your dreams. So every day wake up and think, what are you doing to better yourself? And if it's not trying to go to school, maybe you're in high school, maybe you're in middle school, you're going for that scholarship, you're trying to get that scholarship. So it's a good, healthy habit to have. It will keep you off the bad path, right? Because you're playing soccer, you don't want to smoke, you don't want to drink. All you want to do is do healthy things with your friends. and better your game and achieve that goal. It's just like, if it's going to college, going pro, going overseas, going to an academy, trust me, you're gonna feel a lot better than just like sitting in your room, rotting away, playing video games, and 10 years later thinking like, what did I do with my life? So every day you wake up, you gotta fight for your dreams, whatever that may be. You're in this soccer page, so hopefully it's soccer, but soccer, a lot of you can want to just go to college and become a doctor, and like use college and use soccer as a stepping stone to work on your social anxiety, because you're in a soccer team. You're gonna get to be pretty outgoing pretty fast. You're gonna have 10, 15, 20 other guys or girls, just like you're gonna become best friends, and it's a good time. There's nothing like having that support system. Like I still talk to my friends, like even after Sundays, even after the games. Like we go to the beach together, we plan trips. We want to travel the country, want to go to soccer stadiums and soccer games, and like it becomes something you didn't even know you needed. Soccer's a beautiful thing. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not physical or it's for X, Y, and Z. Like, they're just hating because they can't do it, you know? They're too afraid. Don't let fear win. You gotta let love win. You're gonna find a soccer team just like me that's gonna accept you. People that look just like you. Like my soccer team's all Latinos. Yes, I played in soccer teams with other races and like white people, and like they bullied me, and like other races like black people, and I love playing with them. Like it's amazing. They're fun. They love to have a good time. They're fast. They work out really hard. Like they're a good time. Like even like not all my white teammates bullied me, but yeah. Yeah. You'll find whoever's meant for you. Maybe it's not that racist high school soccer team. It sure wasn't for me. But you do it for the love of it. You keep going. Maybe you get a soccer app. You do it for yourself. You do it for the love of the game. You do it because you love it. And you don't know where it's going to lead you. Especially if you're young, you shouldn't just rely on your high school soccer team. You think your high school soccer coach has your best interest. They don't always, They don't. They're just trying to please the parents. They're trying to please the staff. They're trying to please themselves. And, they're going to see maybe somebody that's like an immigrant or a foreigner or a different race, or outsider, kind of shy. And they're not going to want to put too much. Not everybody's going to want to see that. But you have to see that within yourself. The confidence starts within you. And you're going to break through. You're going to show everybody wrong with your game. Like, you can still have a good attitude. Always say hi, bye to everybody. Always shake everybody's hand. Be humble. And things will work out. Things usually work out for good people. Because, yeah, you might run into a person that bullies you. But you know what? For the one person that bullies you, there's going to be like 1,000 people that stand up for you. Myself included. So keep your head up. Keep practicing. Keep doing your best. You got this. Have a great season. Peace out.